For many years, the flagship phone price point has been at around $700 to $850. It's only over the past couple of years that companies like OnePlus, Alcatel, and ZTE has started to get into the spotlight. So what's special with their phones? Well, their phones have flagship specs for half the price of the big boy phones like the S7 Edge from Samsung or the iPhone 7 from Apple. Take for instance the Alcatel Idol4s. It runs like a flagship phone, it looks like one, it feels like one, and it lasts like one. It even succeeds the big companies' phones in some departments, like value and accessories. With the Idol4s, you get a VR headset, JBL headphones, a screen protector, and a case out of the box for a price of $400. So what do you get in the S7 Edge box, for example? You get the phone, a charging cable, and some really bad headphones. But what happens if we go even lower, to the most budget phones there is? It's actually quite interesting. This is the Alcatel Pop 4 Plus, and it costs $129 US. For the sake of making this video just that tiny bit more interesting, let's compare it to the top dog phone of 2016. The Samsung Galaxy S7 Edge. Now, right off the bat, there is a difference in the feel of the phone. The S7 is made out of this beautiful and premium feeling glass and aluminum, whereas the Pop 4 Plus has that classic plastic feel, just like an old S3 or S2 from Samsung. And the screen is not as exciting as the 1440p AMOLED display that the S7 Edge has, but to be honest, I frankly don't care. Now, don't get me wrong, the display in the S7 Edge is outright amazing, but do I feel like I need it? No, I don't. The 720p LCD display that the Pop 4 Plus has is just fine. Videos look good and there isn't a problem with the colors. Now, in terms of power under the hood, well, yeah, there is a difference, but once again, it's not that huge in the real world. Going through your Instagram or Twitter feed is actually pretty smooth, and watching video was not laggy in any way either. More camera-related stuff like Snapchatting or posting your own Instagram pictures, yeah, they don't look amazing. But not everyone needs to have a full-on DSLR killer in their pocket. Actually, most people don't. The Pop 4 Plus takes just fine pictures and video. It's enough for Snapchat. Now, games. They don't work that good on this phone. It's laggy and sometimes the game just crash. Okay, with this said, let's try to bring it into a more wider perspective. I want you to respond to these questions in the comments down below. Number 1. Do you need a DSLR-like camera in your pocket? Number 2, do you need to be able to edit videos and photos on your phone? Do you need the premium build quality and water resistance of an S7 Edge or comparable phone? If you answered no to those 3 questions, you don't need a Galaxy S7 Edge, Google Pixel, or iPhone 7. You would be much better off with something like the Pop 4 Plus. Think about it. You save $700 that you can use for other stuff. I don't want you to tell you that you can't have a nice phone, because you really can, but it doesn't have to cost $800. For example, compare the OnePlus 3 to the Samsung Galaxy S7 Edge. Okay, price: OnePlus 3, $400. S7 Edge, $850. Processor: OnePlus 3, Snapdragon 820. S7 Edge, Snapdragon 820. RAM: OnePlus 3, 6 gigs. S7 Edge, 4 gigs. So let's rewind the tape a bit. Price: OnePlus 3, $400. S7 Edge, $850. Do you see my point here? If not, then go ahead, keep buying those expensive Samsungs and Apples and Google phones, but if you do, just one tiny bit, please trust us reviewers when we say a good phone does not have to cost $800. Don't take my word for it. Take a look at Flossie Carter, for example. He says the same. I hope that you maybe not changed your mind about the expensive phones. I mean, they are amazing and we live in a great world, but I do want you to, next time, look beyond Apple, Samsung, and Google and try to look at these $400 or less phones and see if the $800 price tag is really worth it. Alright, I know that was a lot to take in and I maybe went on rambling a little bit too much, but let's conclude. If you only need to call, text, check social media and stuff like that, you don't particularly need the top dog phone. But if you would like to take good photos, play games and all of that, there are amazing choices out there for much less than the iPhones and the top-notch Android phones. You just have to do some digging around to find them. Alright, thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.